We packed the car, grabbed the tent, and set off on a spontaneous family road trip to Senja. No big plans, just some beach days, paddling, and other family adventures. This was on a Sunday, a day after I worked at a wedding, and I had to finish some office work before we could start. So our journey started pretty late, and thus we arrived at a beach at midnight. The children wanted to camp on a different beach, but it turned out that it was closed due to some construction works. So we had to be creative, and we found another one, which actually turned out to be even better because we were almost alone here on the whole beach. The next morning the weather was really great and we had such a nice summer day on a beach. We had some breakfast together and then we set off to some paddling. Woo! For this paddling tour I rented some wetsuits in a place called Bua. They are not very thick, I suppose something like 3 millimeters or so, so swimming in them would be quite cold. But they are really great for paddling like that, especially when you transport the children the way I did. It gives some extra safety on the water. We tried to reach an island in front of us, tiny island, not so far away. But after half an hour of paddling, we were still not quite there and the children decided that it's best to start paddling back. So we paddled back and everything went just fine. Nobody ended up in the water. Ja, den kommer väl inte ut av den här pålen?
Nej, den är för stor. Ja. Den ligger ju där emellan. Japp, bara. Jag tror du kommer upp det. Det är såna sandfiskstäng, tror jag.
Wow, den är så, den blomstrar, försiktig. Jag tror inte det är fisk, den har såna här vingar.
Den räknas.
After dinner, children went on a mission to find some crabs. Actually, that was the main goal of the whole trip, because a few years ago they were camping at this beach and found some crabs, and this is why they wanted to go to this specific beach a few years later.
Han kan literally teleportere, tror jeg. Han kan teleportere. Han er ikke gravid.
In the evening, we went on exploring the island of Senja and found some cool places. Senja Island is also a paradise for hiking, and it has many incredible hiking trails. But the children weren't very keen on hiking, so we decided to just stay on the beach. Next morning I started with a cold plunge, and yeah, the sea is really cold, trust me. Today I wanted to try out snorkeling, so I bought masks for all of us. Because it was a bit cold to dive in properly, the kids would just hang with their heads from the paddleboard and look underneath the water, whilst I did some small dives. Day 3 was really rainy, and original plan was to go to Tromsø, which would be a detour, but Tromsø had that traveling amusement park there on these days, so we wanted to visit it as well as their aqua park. But the weather in Tromsø was just like here, and we decided that maybe we just head home instead. I hope this episode will inspire you to go on your own adventures, either with your family, with your partner, friends, or solo. All of it can be super great. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, or leave a question if you have any. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye!
Remember the days we were young, wild and free, basic getting sprung. We used to dance the night away, hang out the whole next day.